right, we're ready to go with our TV main event. Kwee Wee, Haku, and Enforcer Brian Adams. Man, have they got a tough lineup with W.C.W.
This is a six-man tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, in the ring, hailing from the Carnival capital of the world, the Kingdom of Tonga and Kona, Hawaii, representing W.C.W., the team of Kwee Wee, Haku, and Brian Adams, and their opponents.
Well, the team of Brian Adams, Haku, and of course Kwee Wee, now set to face a team that is on the side of the WWF and HWA in this invasion situation. We hear the music now of the controversial D'Lo Brown, who will be joined by Lance Cade, and one of the great performers in this or any other era, coming off the disabled injured list, Eddie Guerrero. And this is going to be a tremendous six-man tag team match.
Coming to the ring, hailing from San Antonio, Texas, Chicago, Illinois, and El Paso, Texas, representing the HWA and the WWF, the team of Lance Cade, D'Lo Brown, and Eddie Guerrero.
All right, let's see who's going to start for each of these trios. I'd say this should be quite a matchup here. We've got speed, we've got power, Jim. We've got the whole 9 yards.
Well, and folks, if you're a new viewer of HWA on television, we'd like to remind you that HWA will return to Batavia, Ohio at the Red Barn Flea Market next Saturday night, November 10th, 7:30 p.m. bell time. All the HWA stars, and as I said, if you're a new viewer, you might want to know how to be a part of that. Advance tickets are on sale at the Red Barn as we speak. So be sure to pick up your tickets for next Saturday night's HWA action. And if you're a new viewer to HWA also, Les, you might not understand Kwee Wee. Evidently, this guy feels it's some kind of mental, psychological tactic to look like the biggest buffoon I've ever seen in my life. But if you look a little deeper, that son of a gun is put together, and he has got some arms on him. And I think he tries to lull people into a false sense of security. There is no sense of security, however, when you're dealing with Brian Adams.
Exactly. And we've got Guerrero's speed against Adams' size and power. And right now, Latino heat seems to be winning out over the size and the power.
Eddie Guerrero, of course, a second-generation superstar. His father, one of the legendary, one of the most popular wrestlers in the history of the country of Mexico. And Eddie Guerrero, the youngest of 4 brothers that entered into professional wrestling along in their father's footsteps. Look at the power there, one arm by Brian Adams. Eddie Guerrero was up there in that press slam, and he just dropped him. But now, Brian Adams tries to play Guerrero's game, and that's speed, and he lost.
And you're daggone right. You know, something we got to look for here in a matchup too, Jim, is next week, Haku from the W.C.W. team will be squaring off with D'Lo Brown in the second round of the heavyweight tournament.
Well, speaking of D'Lo, he tags in as we now see D'Lo square off with Kwee Wee, and Haku, one of the most brutal competitors in this business, one of the toughest, one of the physically toughest, will have his work cut out for him trying to corral the controversial D'Lo Brown, who is in the best shape of his career. He looks like a greyhound right now. This kid started the business at 360. He can't be 230. And right now he is on the receiving end of a hip toss there, but a leg sweep. And Kwee Wee and D'Lo both jockeying for position.
Yes, and of course, just 2 weeks ago, these two men matched up in the first round of the heavyweight tournament, which garnered a win for D'Lo, a loss for Kwee Wee. We would like to avenge that here, but he's not doing too well at it at this point in time.
Well, he got his lights dimmed on that one, and now D'Lo makes the tag to Lance Cade, this tremendous young Texan who's so reminiscent of a young Barry Windham, was trained by the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels himself. Lateral press and count of 2, but Kwee Wee powers his way out.
And right now, Cade trying to set his offense up, but Kwee Wee cuts him off, knee to the midsection, loops those right hands in. And Team WCW is kind of back in this one.
Whoa! Oh, if he'd have caught Kwee Wee with that one, he'd have took his head off. Cade now with the arm drags, series of arm drags. And lateral press there. Couldn't get him hooked. And Cade, as you know, Les, has been kind of, wait a minute, Oklahoma roll here. But there's Brian Adams right in there, just stomped his man right in the side of the head. Cade has been unhappy. He's been frustrated with his tag team partners the past few weeks, Charlie Haas and Cody Hawk. Hope he likes D'Lo and Guerrero better, but now Haku, the animal. The bestial Haku, now taken down by Lance Cade. Haku, like we said, one of the strongest and toughest in the business, but Cade's so big. Wait a minute, look, there's that power. Oh, he just threw him down on his head.
Haku was the man who knocked Cade out of that first round pairing 2 weeks ago in the heavyweight tournament. Right now, Haku is picking up where he left off. Backbreaker on young Lance Cade.
Now I'll tell you, here's where size and experience will overcome youthful exuberance, and Haku is just pummeling. Lance Cade now makes the tag to Kwee Wee after things are under control for his team, and a parting boot on the way out.
And right now, Kwee Wee choking Lance Cade down.
Boy, Cade is, I'll tell you, over on that other side, he is a lamb in a sea of wolves. You've got Brian Adams and Haku. Kwee Wee now with a cover. Cade fought out of it, but with Adams and Haku anchoring that team, and obviously Kwee Wee being much more dangerous than he would appear, it seems to me that Lance Cade is in serious need of a tag to either D'Lo Brown or Eddie Guerrero, the veteran members of his tag team combination.
The quicker the better, it looks like here. Brian Adams has got Cade's number on this one. Looks like they're going to take him up for the suplex. Cade up and over. Bauer balances him. Super kicks Adams. Needs to make that tag.
Cade didn't get all the extension he wanted on his leg there. He was so close to Adams, but he kicked him enough to take him down. And now Adams, it's a Gary. Cade,
there's the tag.
To Guerrero. This is a size mismatch, but wait a minute, there's the tag to Kwee Wee. But Haku's coming in. Guerrero better watch out.
Haku cuts Guerrero off. Here comes D'Lo.
D'Lo Brown, another country to be heard from here, and now they're just swinging right hands. It looks like a six-man boxing match.
Here comes Adams back into the fray.
Adams
doubles up on D'Lo.
Good night. Look at that maneuver by Guerrero. Haku tried to boost him, but Guerrero drop kicked Haku. Kwee Wee dumps Guerrero to the floor. Adams falls right out on top of him. Now we're boiled down to Kwee Wee and D'Lo. There's a reversal. Oh, wow. D'Lo tried to go for the spinning head scissors, but Kwee Wee flattened him, but there's Cade off the top of the flying bulldog. Kwee Wee went face first. There's a lot of casualties here. Wait a minute.
Look at Guerrero's top side. What's going to happen?
Guerrero's going to the top. Cade just rolled his way over.
Splash.
He got him.
He got him. He got him. He got him.
Boy, I tell you what, the intensity is all roads lead to Dayton.
We got to get out of here. We got 3 big matches coming up next week, and the quarterfinals of the heavyweight tournament. You join us. For Jim Cornette, this is Les Archer saying thanks for being with us, and join us next week for more HWA Wrestling.